I've been kind of messing around doing something kind of fun that I found out about. This, I mean, there's a lot of stuff on it, so you guys may have seen it, but I still wanted to show you that this stuff really works. Um, I'm only like 21%, and to be honest, as soon as you get to chapter 2, you probably could take a train over to where I'm at. I'm in Saint Denis, or Denise, as they like to say, or whatever. And there's a place where you can horse dupe, which basically means you can keep constantly cycling through a series of horses and unlocking really rare horses that otherwise you would not be able to access or get. That includes the Arabian, the Rose Spray um, uh, Arabian, which is the highest horse of all the Arabians. Now, this character does not have it. I do have another game save where I kind of scout ahead on stuff, and I have it on that character as well as a Missouri Foxtrotter. As you can see here, I have a Missouri Foxtrotter, and it's the Silver Dapple Pinto. And look at the stats on it. Speed is like pretty much maxes out. Acceleration almost maxes out. Handling standard. Right now I got it as my main horse while I'm doing this. But I want to show you something else. Okay, here I just did the dupe again. Here's another Foxtrotter. And this is the Amber Champagne, which is a very cool looking horse. And right now I'm kind of a quandary because I have the Amber Champagne actually on my other character, or my other save that I was just telling you about, that I got in doing the same method. And, I mean, it's a pretty cool looking horse. Put some highlights and some accessories, and fabulous. So, anyways, right here, there's the other horse. That's just a plain old Tennessee Walker, which, sorry, Tennessee Walker, but you just ain't having it. But you do got kind of a cool pattern on your coat, I guess. But anyways, but this is the one that I'm on right now. And I'm just really at a quandary whether I want to take that Amber Champagne and stable it, because I was really going to go for a another Arabian. Hopefully, the Rose Bray or whatever the heck it's called. So what I think, you know what? I just might do that.
Come on.
I'm just gonna ride this thing. Okay. Didn't even get caught for stealing it, which is cool. Maybe because I didn't saddle it. I don't know. Let me see. Come on, baby. Oh, you're already coming to me. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here if we do this. Oh, move saddle.
Just getting this off you, boy.
Let's see if this does. I guess there was no one around to see me steal it, so maybe that was it. Okay.
Boy.
You got bonding all the way around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and stable this, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys what the thing is. And I'm also going to show you here. I want to show you where I'm at too. This right here on the map in Saint Denis, that's where you want to be. There's a wider reference. There's the river over here. Here's the downtown area. So it's kind of on the north, just north of town, straight north is where you want to go for what we're doing. But at the moment, we are going to go to the stable. Now, that's always an adventure for me because I have a real difficult time moving around, I guess because I'm too impatient, without killing somebody and getting bounties on me and end up having to like take 3 times as long to do what I wanted to do. Plus, I gotta tell you, you know, why is it always my fault? You know, some crazy bitch walks out in front of me while I'm galloping down the road and I hit her. Why is that on me? That's what I'm saying. And or for a horse, if I collide with a horse, why is it always on the bad guy? So, anyways, yeah, so that's kind of annoying. But so far this is going uneventful. But hey, I'm not gonna. Okay, let's go in backside here. Not press our luck. Okay. So I actually sold my in-game horses that I got for free,
I'll give you a fair
except
price.
for Mr. Speckles. Of course, I'm not going to sell Mr. Speckles. But we're going to stable this guy, just so I got him. Just because I think it's just a really cool looking horse, actually. And I still got an empty stall. And where's my other horse?
How you doing?
Where's my other horse at? Come on, baby. Hey. There it is. Get you saddled up again here. I don't want to lose you. Oh, I like this horse. Okay. I want to get him saddled up.
Well, who do we have here? That's a fine steed. Morning. Got some stable space for rent if you're interested.
Okay. I thought this thing had a name.
Sorry, but without the papers, I can't pay you full
Geronimo.
price.
Yeah, it's got a name. What the heck? Why is it telling me to change its name? Alright, so I want to saddle up Geronimo. There we go. And let's check out this guy. And
All right, let's make the swap.
no, it's not. Oh, okay. Alright. Services. I always like to give my horse some love in that first. And let's see here. What is this? Amber Champagne? What would be a good name for Amber Champagne? Gotta think about this for a second.
I'm thinking of putting signs up for the shop along those bumpy roads just down the way. I think that'd bring in some business. Hey.
Morning.
Let's see. Can't think of a good name for this damn horse.
You see any of the chickens yet? Every morning I wake up to those damn birds clucking away.
Well, let's see. About about
Well, if that's
I'm
what you want
drawing
to go
blanks
with.
on names here.
You know, there's nothing worse than a drunk rider coming
How
in here.
about
The things they do to their horses, it ain't right.
Chardonnay? We'll call it Chardonnay. If I can know how to spell it. Chardonnay. Since it's got a champagne coat, why the hell not? What? Profanity check? What the hell? You
Yeah,
gotta be
yeah,
kidding
that'll
me.
fit.
Profanity check. That's crazy. Alright, how about Cristal Brute then? I don't know, is that a boy horse?
Oh, that's a good match.
Yep, it's got some clackers. Alright, got the clock weights right there, so I think Cristal Brute's gonna have to do. Okay, provisions. I think I bought all the provisions before.
Need a break from that horse. They're always welcome back.
Okay. Well, anyway, so that's two of the horses I got. Just doing this a short time. We're gonna go back there and we're gonna do it a few times and show you what I mean. Who knows? Maybe we'll get
Welcome.
something else
Looks
cool.
like your friend
We'll
here
get
had a few
Arabian
too
or
many
something.
sugar cubes. Got some room
Um.
in the stable here.
Okay,
I'll
I
give
want
you a fair price.
Geronimo.
Well, how's it holding up? Good as I look.
There we go. And Geronimo services.
Nice.
Okay. All right, we're going back. Okay, and then I'll show you how this is done.
I'll miss that nag.
Sorry,
You
I
okay, Whoopi?
digress. It's my ADHD, which is severe, quite honestly. Map. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to that area over here for this. Hopefully I didn't waste too much time. It's late in the day. If it is, I suggest that you camp out just outside on the north side of town till
Look out.
morning, and then come in because one time I tried to do this, it ended up being nighttime, and for some reason no horses are ever there at night. They're only there during daylight hours. So that might be a fun fact that nobody ever talks about in any of the other videos for this. But yeah, I've done this a few times, and anytime nightfall has come, no horses. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, I'll go straight. I don't know why it wanted me to turn down that other street.
You're all right, boy. Yeah, that's it, boy. There, boy. Easy there.
Okay. So, I think just that one horse is going to be there now. There's not going to be two. And it should be the same horse. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's not the same horse. Kentucky Saddler. Yeah, nothing special there. Oh, dude! Whoa! That hurt. Just calm your ass down, man. I ought to shoot you for that if the whole world wouldn't come down on me if I did. Frickin' bitch. That frickin' hurt. I got some stamina out of it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, this is what you gotta do. I don't know if you have to have autosave off for this or not. I turn it off for these things. I had it turned off for the gold bar glitch that we found, and so I have it off for this. I believe, I'm pretty sure I do, and yes, I do. But anyways, I don't know if that's important or not for this, but I have it off just so you know. You can experiment around with it if you want. And then you go to your save game, and we are going to save. And I always create, when I'm doing this stuff, I always create two saves. This is the other save here, and then I piggyback them. That way, if anything goes wrong, I can revert back. This is actually my other game save that's a completely different game. And as you can see, I'm further in it. This is the one where I found, I've got, matter of fact, doing this, I got a black Arabian, I got the rose, whatever, Bray Arabian, and I got the champagne Missouri Foxtrotter, and a whole bunch of other really cool stuff. I came across some other things. Um, there was I think the Hungarian half breed that was like a really beautiful golden coat. I forgot what it was called. And I got on it, and everything seemed fine. Took it to the stable, and they said that it belonged to, it was a gang horse, and because it was a gang horse, I wasn't able to stable it. So, and then also, but in that same one, now what you're going to do is you're going to go to exit game after you save, exit out. Again, I digress. Go just to this screen, go back it immediately right back in. And anyways, there was another horse that had this phenomenal blue coat, and I can't remember what horse that was. I should have wrote it down, but just absolutely gorgeous animal. I don't know that I would have used it for the game because it was a breed that I don't know if the stats was that great, but as far as if you like collecting pretty things, it was absolutely gorgeous and it was really cool looking. So doing this, you can see some pretty cool stuff, and plus you can probably end up, viewing all the different horses in the game. I imagine if you do this enough. Okay, now what it's gonna do is there's like one of three spots that will spawn you, and if you keep doing it, duping it with this save, it's always gonna spawn me at this spot. And I know right where I'm at, very close. Very close. The other one is like down this road a ways, and then the other one is up to the north a little bit, and then the first road on the left, or right, excuse me.
That's a hell of a horse you got there.
Yeah, it sure is. Leave it alone. Okay, now you see there's two more horses here. We're going to check these out. Study, what is that? Don't you be frickin' kicking me. Okay, that's a Kentucky Saddler. And it's just a gray. And there's a Tennessee Walker with a dappled bay. Which, that's a kind of, that's kind of a cool looking color in that. But anyways, but for me, might excite some of you, but for me, not so exciting. So then what we do is we just go back out. Don't have to save again. Just exit the game and back to the story, hit story. And then you'll see that it's gonna spawn me in the exact same spot it did before. Now, obviously, if you change your save, that's when your spawn spot will change. But as long as you're using the same save, this is where it's going to save spawn you while you're doing this. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, yes, 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 yes. Now, I believe I'm only in chapter 2. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm only in chapter 2. I couldn't get that far. Okay, yeah, let's see right where I'm at anyways. Let's see what the progress is. Story, 14%. Yep, only in chapter 2 here. So, only in chapter 2, basically, I mean, like I said, as soon as you get into chapter 2, I don't know what would keep you from coming straight here and then just severely upgrading your horses by doing this. So it's well worth the time, and it's kind of fun too, quite honestly. You know, I mean, normally
That's
I
still
find this stuff really
alright.
tedious and that, but just seeing the different horses and you know, they did such a great job in the game creating them and giving them interesting color schemes. You know, all right. Okay, there we go. We got 2 more. Get out of here. Oh, that's a Tennessee Walker. That's at Dapple Bay again. Oh, here's something new. That might be a thoroughbred. I don't know. Oh, it's a Turcoman. Okay, so we got a silver Turcoman. And actually, that's got pretty good stats. If you look at the speed on it, it is one of the faster horses in the game. As you can see, starts off with a level 6 and a level 5 for acceleration, going to level 7 and level 9. So pretty fast horse, and that's you know, that's pretty cool looking. It's not really my thing, but still fine looking beast. And so I don't have to go back here. Just go back, do it again. See what else we get. Kind of like fishing. If you hear me hitching my voice, I messed up my back at work the other day, and it's in my, you know, like when you take a misstep. I didn't really take a misstep, but I was walking on uneven ground, and the ground where I stepped, I thought was solid, and it wasn't so solid. So I got that jar that went straight up my spine, and you just knew the next day you were going to feel it. Well, sure enough. But interestingly for me, it didn't manifest itself in my lower back. It was kind of in my upper, mid upper back. And long story short, if I move a certain way, just all of a sudden it feels like someone's just taking a freaking knife and jabbing it in my back. I mean, literally, like it'll send me to the ground if I'm standing up. So if you hear all of a sudden something weird in my voice, chances are that's what's going on.
Hello.
That's kind of cool looking. Oh, that's that Dapple Bay again, man. I keep getting that horse. What the hell? Okay, another Missouri Foxtrotter and another Amber Champagne. Okay, well, so that's 2 of those. Cool looking, but don't need another one. But I tell you what, though, that Missouri Foxtrotter, I mean, just phenomenal stats on it. Let's see. I mean, it maxes out fastest horse in the game for sure. Um, Maxes out at 10. Acceleration starts at 5, goes to 7. I think on the Arabian goes to 8, but its speed maxes out at 9. So this one's a little faster with a little less acceleration. And the other thing that's different about this is look at the stamina and the heart. And it just doesn't spook nearly as easy, and it's not nearly as flighty as the Arabians are. I tell you, when I got uh, that rose Arabian, that one, I was talking about how I went into town and I hit somebody, and next thing I had the law over my ass. Well, I was trying to stable it, and that's exactly what happened. Ended up having to run out of town, and then ran into the swamp, and oh my God, that was a freaking huge mistake. I mean, every little alligator decided to be in its path, and it was bucking me off constantly, and was just got super agitated and wouldn't calm down. And yeah, so the Arabians, they can be really flighty, even though they're really fast and beautiful animals and that. So the Missouri Foxtrotter is much more stable, and as you can see, it's got really, really good stats too. Normally, you wouldn't be able to break this open until you go back into, if you tried to go into Blackwater and take one off, one of the Pinkerton people. They might have one, but then you got holy hell raining down on you from that. So this is a lot safer. And you don't have to unlock anything to do it, except getting into the second area here.
Good boy. Yeah, okay, boy.
I wish I'd show something cool here other than that stupid bray. Yeah, here. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is something new. Oh, Tennessee Walker. Red Roan, Tennessee Walker. What do we got here? A Morgan. Uh, oh, what's some details here? Morgan. Alright, studied, yes. Yeah, speed and acceleration just they're not where I want it to be. They're class riding horses, identified smaller frame, Alumino, purchasable stables. Known for having poor health and acceleration. Great, just what you'd want. Their speed and stamina are average, making them suitable for shorter journeys. Pretty much worthless. Sorry, I'm gonna horse shame you. You're a worthless horse. Alright. I don't know why I feel the need to go do that when you don't have to do that at all. You can just go right into exit. Okay, come on now. There we go again.
Come on, boy.
Yep. Okay, two more.
How do you
Feel
do?
like I've already seen that one. Yeah, silver bray. to study this guy. Ooh, a Mustang. Here we go. All right, our first Mustang. Uncommon tiger stripe bay coat can be found in the wild. Mustang, multi-class, frame, speed, and acceleration just aren't where I'd expect it to be for a Mustang. I thought it would have been faster than that. But loyal but hard to train. Both work and war horses. That's probably why. So it'd make kind of a war horse. So they're going to be strong. They're not going to be easily spooked, obviously, and they got great health and stamina, but only average speed. So if the war horse thing is your thing, um, there's their first Mustang that I've come across. So, anyways, which one is this? Wild Bay, it's called. Okay. Well, cool. There's a Mustang. If you guys want, anyone wants a Mustang. All right, this is gonna be my last one that I'm gonna stream because I don't want to bore you guys to death with it. You should have the idea by now. And but anyways, yeah, there it is. I was hoping that I'd come across an Arabian in that because in my last one, it seems to give me like in groupings almost because like here you saw that I got the amber champagne Missouri Foxtrotter as, and then of course you didn't see me get the other Missouri Foxtrotter, but you know I did it basically in the same run and setup, and then in my other save I got the black Arabian and then the rose Arabian. So that was the tier 2 and tier 3 Arabians. And then in the previous time doing it, I got a white Arabian, but I already had a white Arabian from earlier. But this one's not giving me Arabians. Maybe it will here. We'll check it out, see what it gives us. But this is going to be the last one. I'm going to end the video here, so I don't bore you guys to death. See what we got. Pretty. Study. What is that? Oh, Kentucky Saddler. It's a gray. It's a pretty horse, though. The gray and the black. What's this guy? That's also a Kentucky Saddler. Okay, nothing I'm interested in. Alright, you guys have a great night, a great day, whatever time it is that you're watching this. Appreciate you watching and putting up with my ADHD. But yeah, that's how you do the horse duping. Again, just before I go, I'll put the map up just so you can see where I'm at. Okay, we're in St. Denis. As you can see, I haven't really explored anything. You know, and what I did is I just came to Valentine. I took a train to St. Denis and put me at the train station, and then I went over to this area here. So, the areas that are spawning me, the 3 areas, the one it's spawning me at right now is right here. And then the other area is like over here, I think, somewhere. And then the other area is like right here. It's right there. Maybe it's right here. Yeah, so close by, all 3. So anyways, all right, thanks again. You guys take it easy, and until next time, see ya.